Hey lovelies, what we're going to be doing is reviewing the designer brand's Longwear 24-hour foundation. This is full coverage, SPF 15 as well, which is always really good. And it says it doesn't cake, flake or feel heavy, and those are the 3 claims we're going to be putting to the test. I'm going to apply this using a beauty blender, using a brush, and also just seeing how it wears throughout the whole day. I wanted to let you guys know as well, I've got oily skin, I've got problematic skin, and it's also textured, so my skin needs quite a bit and it's quite high demanding. So I just wanted to let you know this just before we jump in, so let's just jump straight into my reviews. Let's see how 3 pumps gets us anywhere. So a damp beauty blender, that's how I always apply my makeup. It's got a slight smell to it, like a mild sunscreen smell, because this is SPF 15. This looks very dark. I really hope it doesn't oxidize anymore. It needs to put on fake tan. Oh my god. Maybe if I just wear something that covers up my body today. It still feels very, very wet right now. I just went to look in the mirror and it's like it's not really covering my nose and I haven't got anything different on my nose. Okay, no, wait. This is the patchiest foundation I've ever tried on. Just look at how that has applied. That is terrible. Actually, I've never come across something that has applied this badly. Never, and I've tried a lot of foundations. Let's just try putting a little bit more on the back of my hand. God, I just look dirty. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I kind of feel like I'm gonna need to wash my face and wash a makeup brush and try this again tomorrow using a brush because this is nasty. Look at that. Oh. Guys, it's keeping this pretty quiet, so I'm just going to show you how this applies when I use a brush instead. Kind of looks a little bit lumpy in places. So I tried this on my arm yesterday and it actually worked pretty well. This is using Beauty and the Base by MOTD. Haven't used the brush in years. I should have used less product. So this is an incredibly thick formula. It's just got on quite funny on my nose, but it really does feel like it's pulling away. Just does not look ideal at all. And then of course it's clumping up in funny places. It doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. It feels okay. I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. But it does oxidize. Oh my god, look at that difference. So I've got like my eyes done at the moment, but as you can see, like with my base, it just looks quite patchy. It's still shiny, and honestly the coverage on my nose, it's like, compared to the beauty blender, it's better, but that ain't looking good. So I'm just using my Cover FX matte setting powder. Like, I have to get through a whole day of work, okay guys? And I'm filming another video after this, so I need it. You know, sometimes when you put powder on something, it can like fix it up, because that's still shiny. Ugh. I hate it when you have high hopes for a product. People have been comparing this foundation to the Estee Lauder one. Not that I ever used that one, but I know it's meant to be amazing with flawless coverage, blah blah blah, but I'm over here like, huh. Looking at these patches, like, sure about that? That's how we're looking with that. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Hi guys, sorry if you can hear some noise because people are being obnoxious outside. Anyway, this is how the foundation is looking now. It still feels kind of tacky, even though I've said it. I've also used some Cover FX matte setting spray and it still feels tacky. I'm not really that big of a fan of how this is looking on my skin. It just kind of feels patchy and thick and not very good. I will use it again tomorrow, so then we'll be able to see exactly how well that is working. It is now about 7 o'clock, so I'm going to head off to work, and I'll see you guys later on when we're completely done with the full day. I hope this stays on. Oh my god, I really do. I'll see you in around about 11 hours. If I look tired, it's because I am. It is 7 o'clock. I have literally spent 2 hours doing grocery shopping for Christmas. To 2 different stores. Oh my god. I feel like my back needs to be cracked. I'm actually not as mad at this foundation as I thought I would be. Now, I'll just tilt my head up so you can see, but it is patchy AF all down my neck. Like, that looks really bad. So my skin is quite shiny. Now, I didn't want to touch my face at all today because it doesn't feel like it's set. It doesn't look terrible though. Like, you know how I was pointing out my nose before? That part I'm not a fan of. Let's flip this around so it's even more judgmental than me. Oh God. So just looking closely at this, it's actually lasted pretty well everywhere. It hasn't faded off anywhere except for the area on my neck. My skin is shiny. It's not too shiny, but it's more shiny than I would like it to be. My pores are very visible. I didn't use any other primer other than my normal moisturizer, which is that Pacifica one from my favorites video. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Ooh, okay, do not touch your face, guys. Ooh, the truth is revealed. It doesn't feel like it's set. And it was quite hard to apply because it would just go kind of patchy. It's almost like it just sticks down straight away. So maybe I just need to work faster with it. But the impressions on the day that it would actually stay on my skin, it's okay. It's not replacing my e.l.f. one yet. So I will see you tomorrow once we've done this once again. So I've got 3 pumps on here. I've used a bit of my cooler primer for today because I know I'm going to be in the sun. Working as fast as possible. And that's how we're looking with the first part of it on. So I'm just going to go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. And so this is how we are looking now. So I've only put my eye makeup on at my brows and you can see that there is a bit of a difference by using that cooler stuff underneath it and also using that brush faster. But I can see that I do have to set this, so I will use some powder on it and then I'll chat back in when the rest of everything is done and we'll have a look, see how it is. So now we have had this on for about an hour and 15 minutes and this is how it's all settled in once I've had it set with that powder, and I'm actually really not mad at how this is looking on my skin. It is still a bit too dark on me, but it's not feeling as uncomfortable as it did yesterday. I just think that you have to work really, really quickly with the brush. It does still feel like it could be a little bit tacky, but we will see how we look. So it is 7 AM now. I'm gonna head off to work. It's the last day of work for the year, thank goodness. Hence my very festive makeup today, and I'm just excited to see how this has actually lasted, and so I'll be able to give you my final verdict. At the end of the day, it is 5:30, last day of the working year, so exciting, and I want to come in and show you how the skin is looking. Now, I only used a tiny amount of concealer today, and lucky me, I've got like a spot turning up here as well, which is great. But so you can see, let's see how it looks on my neck as well. Like, I think that my problem with using a brush is because you have to clean it every night, and I'm not really much of a fan of having to do like that kind of maintenance. It's like with a beauty blender, it's like you clean it in the morning just before you use it, and it's just this easy back and forth routine that you can have. However, with a brush you have to do it the night before to make sure it's dry, and if it's like damp or something, and then you're screwed, and it's just ugh. So that would probably be like my main drawback, is you cannot, I repeat, cannot use a beauty blender with this. Oh my god, that was so bad. It's not a bad foundation at all, and my skin normally at this time of day would be incredibly oily. Still do kind of feel like it could move at any moment, and that makes me feel a little bit nervous. I don't think that it's going to be replacing my e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation. If you guys found this review useful, if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if there's any other foundations that you want me to try out. Hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again very soon. I'll be back next week with another new video, probably on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what part of the world you live in. See you again, lovelies. Bye!